Learning order differential equation is just the order of the highest derivative angisho. So when we say second order, it means the highest derivative is the what? The second derivative, the equation. So when you have got an equation in a simple form, such as this is a coefficient times y prime prime plus another coefficient times y prime plus another one times y. This is equal to something. So equal 5. The idea second order differential equation, we have got a second derivative as the highest derivative, right? And the general thing is that you have constant coefficients. So now we're gonna deal with last number constants corner line. Choose, you don't expect to find y, no more x, no more t, no more e. It's only constants. A, B, and C are arbitrary constants. So second order differential equation, they can be of two forms, noma of two types. Sinama homogeneous, nani nama non-homogeneous. Hayi heterogeneous, non-homogeneous. So sinama homogeneous, nani nama non-homogeneous. Yini determine your equation is homogeneous noma non-homogeneous? It is the what? The term on the equal sign. So on the equal sign, if it happens with land, you have got a term which I will call mhlambe uGT. If it happens with uGT wako is 0. If GT is 0, we say it's a what? It's a homogeneous. It's a homogeneous second order differential equation. So if we see this is equal to 0, the whole second order differential equation ilingana no 0. Iba ubani? A homogeneous second order differential equation. But if it happens GT is any non-zero function of t, then it happens that's a what? It's a non-homogeneous. So it's a non-homogeneous second order differential equation. So when you are given a differential equation, that is the second order. How do you see what's the second order differential equation? The first thing, the second derivative it is the highest derivative corner within the equation. Then the second thing, the term also is it 0? No, it's not 0. If it was 0, it's what? It's a homogeneous. But if it's a non-zero term, it's not homogeneous. It's a non-homogeneous term. So our general solution here, so we're gonna use constant coefficients, right? So when you are given an equation like this, let's start with a homogeneous. So when we start with the solution of a homogeneous second order differential equation, how do you find it? Basically, let's just take the form a y double prime plus v y prime plus c y is equals to 0. So lapaya you always let y wako alingane no e to the power of bani rt, right? So you let y alingane no bani no e to the power of rt. I'm just showing you a general format so it's we'll skip it a step next time. So you let y be equals to e to the power rt such that the derivative of y with respect to t is over 1. What is the derivative of y with respect to t? So r e to the power of bani rc. And then the second derivative of y with respect to t is over r squared e to the power of bani rc. So when you substitute them back into that equation, generally, we find out that this is a into bani into r squared e to the power of rt plus b into bani r e to the power of rt plus c into bani e to the power of rt. Tangent is equals to 0. And if you see one thing that is common about all of them is that when you take out e to the power of rt, you're gonna get to bani a r squared and then usale no bani futhi plus b r plus bani plus c is equals to 0. And lento le ifana nokuthini? Lento lena, it is the same as saying if we divide by ert on both sides, this is ar squared plus bani plus br plus c is equals to 0. Mhlampe lento lena ungayiziba njengamanje because when you're actually solving a problem, you don't have to do this step by step. Lana, I want to show you with kahle when you are given a second order differential equation in this form, having a constant A, B, and C, wonke ama-constants lawo. What do you do when you write it as a form of a quadratic equation? The quadratic equation sibiza ngani? A characteristic equation. So you write it in form of a characteristic equation. So a characteristic equation yakho iba kanjani? Basically, a constant that is multiplying a second derivative is multiply ubani u-r squared. Sayibona nje leyo nto. And then a constant a multiply is a first derivative is multiply ubani u-r. Angisho. And then a constant eno y phela izoba njani? Izoba a constant phela. So instead of showing step by step all of these things, ungenza njani when you can just take this one and just express it in this way on the get-go immediately. Shuthi wena ungavele uthathe nayo second order differential equation yakho uyi-express in form of its what? Characteristic equation without going through the process engenzini. Yezwakala lokho angisho. I-first derivative u-r, i-second derivative ubani? U-r squared. Shuthi just replace i-second with u-r squared, i-first derivative with ubani? U-r. And the one having u-y, you put ubani? U1. Just see. So now the thing is labo r laba, they are more like their roots. People who know math, they know when we equate a quadratic equation to 0, it means we are trying to find any roots of the quadratic equation. And roots of a quadratic equation can have how many types of natures? 3 types. Roots we can have how many types of roots? 3 types of roots. Yes. And the nature of roots is something that you have learned from grade 11. You have learned it all the way from grade 11, the nature of roots. You have learned it from grade 11. So, I'll just show you how to do it. So, uzokwazi kanjani in nature of roots onayo? So we have got real and distinct roots. So we have got 3 nature of roots as now. So we've got nature of roots. The nature of roots as now is not real and distinct. So real and distinct roots. Distinct. It means you have got a value of R1. No value kabani, no R2. But these ones are not equal to one another. So they are real and they are distinct. They are not equal to one another. Distinct means different, unique. And then you can have them to be double roots. If R are double roots, it means the value of R from the characteristic equation, R1 must be what? R2. You are getting the same values of R. That's a double root. And then if they are imaginary, no matter they are complex, no matter they are non-real, the non-real roots, so when njani? Hey, tongue twist. Lapho kusewenze njani lapho? The roots R1 and R2 are imaginary numbers, are complex numbers actually. So it means they've got an imaginary part and a real part. Mhlampe write that as lambda plus mu I. My complex numbers aren't where I was Nandi. So first you must see what nature of roots are you having in your characteristic equation. And uzobona kanjani nature of roots yakho. You are going to do a discriminant. You know what a discriminant is, right? So what is a discriminant? Delta. It is b squared minus 4ac. So we characteristic equation yakho uzothatha ubani b squared minus 4ac. So uzobona kanjani ukuthi this is real and distinct. The discriminant injani? Greater than 0, is it? And then if it is double roots uzobona kanjani? The discriminant is equal to bani to 0. If it is imaginary roots, the discriminant is less than 0. It means there are no solution, there are no real solution. Mawi quadratic solution. mawuzoyifaka lapha ku-calculator izokunikeza ini math error to show that there is no real roots for the equation. There is no real value of r that will suit this equation. It must be imaginary. Shuthi, if it happens again now you find out that your roots are real and distinct, how do you find the solution yakho? The solution of a homogeneous differential equation, a second order with real and distinct roots, is given by ubani. Y at t noma y at x is fine. Use whatever dependent variable efunayo. Uzothola a constant c1 e to the power of the first roots. Angisho sela we've got real and distinct roots angisho. So uzowafaka lawo ma roots. So e to the power of r1 times t plus bani c2 e to the power of r2 times t. Le solution a general, you use it only if you find out that your roots are what? Real and distinct. Choose your discriminant is greater than 0. Choose unama values ga r out to ahlukile. Siyabona ngisho. And then for this one, we use y at t is equals to c1 e to the power of r1t plus bani c2t e to the power of bani r2t. So here it is if you are having what? If you are having double roots, meaning we see the first root and the second root ayalingana. Meaning your discriminant is what? 0. Sayibona ngisho. So you solve for the roots. You know how to solve your roots, a quadratic equation. And then if they are imaginary, we use ubani. Y at t is equals to what? Lab c1 e to the power of lambda t. This one ungene uyibambile. C1 e to the power of lambda t cos mu t. Right? Cos mu t plus C2 e to the power of bani. We can have lambda 1 or lambda 2 angisho. Lambda 2t sine of bani, sine of mu t. Sazobuka ukuthi which one is which one is when, how, and which one is what. So this is what it is. So asibambeni lama formula kube ukuthi sesenza ama problems under ama homogeneous linear second order differential not linear njalo, second order differential equation. So abanile lama formula ngisho. Yes, akhona ama formula futhi kuma notes nani. So in case you don't want to write it, don't write it. Okay, so I'm going to take problems again that will be able to solve. I'm going to take them from the question paper right on the get-go. I'm not going to do them one by one. Y double prime plus 16y is equal to 0. Given that y at pi over 4, my initial conditions won't do them. You're just substituting a pi. There's nothing much. I've got another class. So y of pi over 4 is equal to 4. All right. Naku. So naku na equation yakho. This is a second order differential equation angisho. Ubona ngani they are there is the highest derivatives, the what is the second derivative. So essentially here this is going to be what? The characteristic equation angesabenza labo y is equal to e to the power rt. Because sengikutshela ukuthi wena whenever you see y double prime you put ubani r squared. Sayabona ngisho. Where you see y you put u1. Y second derivative ulengana r squared. And then the first derivative ulengana bani no r. So this is equals to 0. Now characteristics equation. Right? Even if without doing it discriminant, you can see values r here, you can solve it the roots of the characteristic equation again. So lana you're gonna find it, it's r again. Is it? Can you solve it? Yes, let's see the discriminant. The discriminant is was so it discriminant it in here one. The discriminant it you find up squared minus 4ac. So up wethu lana ubani lana u0. Siyambona ayikho b angisho lana. Yes, because this must be ax squared plus bx plus c. In this case there is no b. So this is 0. So 0 squared minus 4 times a wethu ubani u1, uc wethu ubani u16. We get that this is negative 4 times 16. What is negative 4 times 16? Negative 64, Anish. Yes. Is it? So this is the what? The discriminant. If discriminant yakho njengoba negative 64, what does that place you? Where does that place you? It's a non-real root again. The discriminant is less than 0. Choose each general solution yakho, you're gonna find it using this form. So we're gonna write the general solution for a non-real root type of differential equation. So lana ke it's in lento. Use x noma t, it's your choice. If you say y at t, it's in konje c1 angisho. E to the power of lambda 1t bese ithini cos angisho of mu t plus c1 e to the power of lambda 2t sine of bani sine of mu t. Okay, asizibuzeke ulambda no mu, how are we gonna get them? What are they kahle kahle? So you solve this equation. This one, the characteristic equation is r squared plus 16. So ngizoyibhala nangu r squared plus 16. You attempt to solve this using the what? The quadratic formula. Although you know that this is gonna be what? A math error. So using the quadratic formula, r wethu is negative into bani? Negative into 0, which is the value of b angisho. Angeke ngisayibhala quadratic nayazi angisho. Plus minus the square root of bani? The square root of bani. What is the value of b foot? 0 squared minus 4ac. The value of a is 1. Value of c is 16. This is over 2 times the value of a is 1. Quadratic solution. You are trying to find the r njengamanje. You find out this is r is equals to plus minus. This square root will be undefined because value discriminant is what? Is less than 0. You cannot have a square root of a negative number. So this is what? The square root of negative 64 over 2. Now, how do you solve the square root of negative 64 using imaginary numbers, Bonji? We recognize that the square root of negative 1 is equal to bani? I. So njengamanje it's no negative square root of 64, we can re-express this as bani? As the square root of negative 1 times the square root of bani? Of 64 over 2. Khona ungayiphisa lento le kanjeni? No. Sayibona ngisho, because when you are multiplying square roots, it's the same thing as multiplying their entries. And then lana ke, this is equals to plus or minus. This one will give you what? Square root of negative 1 is ubani? I. And then square root of 64 ubani? 8. The 8 over 2 will give us ubani? 4. So this is plus minus for I. Nakho ke ngifuna ukwazi identify. No plus minus laphaya ngisho. You see your two roots is R1, which will be what? Positive 4i, and R2, which will be what? Negative 4i. Now, a complex number has got two parts, a real part and a what? And an imaginary part. So a complex number C has got a real part or a real number plus a part multiplied by I or imaginary parts. And given what we have here, what is the real part of R1? 0. So lambda represents the real part of that equation. So lambda wethu lana ubani? 0. Lambda wethu lana ubani futhi? 0. And then what about mu? Ubani mu? 4. Mu kahle is the number multiplied to the what? To the imaginary number I. So this is mu is what? Negative 4. So we've identified everything that you need. You substitute now back into the general solution. General solution yethu naila. Sayibona ngisho. General solution yani ye second order differential equation with non-real roots. So you come and you write it. It's y at t is equals to constant c1 angisho times e to the power of lambda. Lambda wethu lana ubani? 0. Sayibona ngisho. Cos of mu times t. What is our mu for the first root? Ubani mu wethu? 4t. Sayibona ngisho. And then this is plus constant c1 e to the power of lambda kusawu 0 ngisho. And then so nobani no sine of What is our mu for this one? Negative 4t. Now, so the general solution y at t is c1 cos of bani 4t plus a constant c2 sine of bani negative 4t, which is the same thing as saying minus c2 sine bani sine 4t. Now, so now general solution here. If you use t, you can use x, by the way, if you want. So knowing this as the general solution, laphaya bathe find, solve it, bafuna uyisolve bakunikeza ama initial condition. So this is the correct equation for the what? The general solution. But laphaya they want you to solve the what? The specific one, because bakunikeza lama initial condition. So they want you to find the constant C1 and constant bani C2. So what conditions did they give you? They gave you ukuthi y at pi over 4. When t is pi over 4, then y is equals to bani negative 3. Siyabona leyo initial condition. Shuthi wena la kuno t khona putha ubani pi over 4. La kuno y khona uzofaka ubani minus 3. So this will be minus 3 is equals to c1 cos of 4 into pi over 4, and then minus constant c2 sine of bani 4 into pi over 4. You solve here, you still do simultaneous. So minus 3 lana, cos of pi ulingana nobani? Cos of 180 degrees minus 1 angisho. So this is going to be minus c1. And then sine of the same 180 degrees 0. So c1 wakho is equals to 3. So the constant c1 is equals to 3. C2 uzomthola kanjani ke manje? There are two methods. You can either just okay, how can you find the C2? They've given you another initial condition, ukuthi y prime at pi over 4 is 4. So with derivative, so according to them, when the value of t is pi over 4 with derivative, then the value of y ubani 4. So you must take this equation, you derive it. So if you take the derivative of the equation with respect to t, y at prime t. If we differentiate this part, knowing c 1 way 2 3, this is going to give us ubani if we differentiate with respect to t. Then first so ubani minus 12t angisho. Minus 12t sine of bani sine of 4t. Khumbuleni phela the value of c1 is 3. Sengimsubstitutile engqondweni quick. So c1 is equals to bani to 3. Manje we differentiate this isikhathi asekho, by the way. That's why saying lotunjani. So c1 is equals to bani to 3. So mawuzo differentiate le equation because bakunikezile ukuthi the value of y on the derivative is 4 only if the value of t is pi over 4. So kumele uqale uthole ini i-derivative. That's why we are differentiating here. So sithola minus 12t minus 12t vele no minus 12 kuphela. Minus 12 kuphela ngisho. So this is minus 12 sine 4t. So this is minus 12 sine of 4t. And then you differentiate the second part. Kusano c2 laphaya. If we differentiate laphaya sine 4t, so thola ubani? Cos so the total lapho uzobani? Minus 4c2 cos of 4t. Please revisit the differentiator laphaya. Maso differentiate lithini condition yabo. When y, okay, when uti wakho is pi over 4, y wakho ubani? U4. So la kuno y khona ungafaka u4. And then la kuno t khona ufake ubani? Pi over 4. So this is pi over 4, then minus 4c2 cos of bani. This is pi over 4 nakhona times 4. So basically, lana ke usine of pi over 4 times 4 will give you what? 0. This one will be 0. Sayibona ngisho. And then what about this other part? Cos of pi, so thola ubani? Negative 1/8 angisho. Plus lo negative kuzoba ubani? Positive 4c2. So ahlahla c2 wakho is equals to bani? To 1. So c1 is 3, c2 is what? Is 1. You substitute back into the original equation. Then you find your specific solution. Yawonala leyo nto. You check the roots kuqala. So therefore y at t is equals to 3. Yathini futhi yathi cos of 40 angisho plus bani plus noma kuno minus kunobani konje minus c2. U-c2 wami ngithe ubani u1 angisho minus 1 sin of 40. So this is the solution to the differential equation. Do you see what to do lapha kuma homogeneous homogeneous second order? So please make sure ukuthi uya-check-a ukuthi ama-roots wakho that here ama-roots wakho you check first ukuthi i-discriminant kanjani. If it's negative it's non-real roots, so the general solution ozoyisebenzisa yilena, right? And then you find those non-real roots. Uwathola kanjani? You use the quadratic formula, but the quadratic formula yakho will yield you something n or I, which is a complex number. This one imaginary part nani ne real part. Sayabona ngisho. Yes. I-real part is just a real number. Imaginary part is multiplied by ubani? U-I. U-lambda is the real part, so u-0 in this case. And then mu it is u4, which is the what? The part multiplied by any imaginary number. Then you substitute that into your equation. That's the general solution. If they give you some initial condition, you substitute it. If they give you initial condition for the derivative, you first find the derivative of this, then you substitute the initial condition until you get the answer. Move in to another type of fruit. So I'm taking this from 2024 paper or something like that. As 2023 noma 2024, something like that. So ngizothatha enye futhi homogeneous, which would be the last one. Y double prime plus y prime minus 12y. Remember sithe thina second derivative is equivalent to r squared to characteristic equation angisho. First derivative is r, then uy is what? Is 1. So if we turn this into a characteristic equation, yozothini? R squared angisho plus bani plus r minus 12 angisho is equals to 0. So we have formed the characteristic equation. Sayibona ngisho. And then from a characteristic equation here, we have to try and see the nature of roots angisho. But this one, can you factorize it in any way? I factorize alena ngisho. We already know vele is going to be real roots. But for procedure, let's find the discriminant. B squared minus 4ac. If we do the discriminant lana, we're gonna get to ban 1 squared minus 4 times 1 times c, which is minus 12 angisho. So this will give me 4 times 12 uzosinikeza ubani lapho? What is 4 times 12? 48 angisho. So oppositive njalo. So the discriminant there is what? Is 49. So say I want the discriminant here is what? Is greater than 0. And when the discriminant is greater than 0, I still remember when the discriminant is greater than 0, what happens? The roots are real and they are distinct. So you have got a value of R1, a value of R2 that are different from one another. And then you do what? You use this as the general solution of the second order homogeneous equation. So here we already see we are having real and distinct roots. So please, nienze nonke lama step to show. So we are having real and distinct roots. So now real and distinct roots, what are we going to do? We are going to solve for them. Oh, R1 no bani, no R2. So we're going to solve the characteristic equation here. If we solve the characteristic equation, then what are you going to get? R, angisho. Then R. Factors of 12 that can give us 1. What is it going to be? 4 minus 3. So positive 4 minus 3. Angisho. This will give us 0. So we factorized it. So I told you R1 no R2. So essentially lana R1 is equals to bani? Is minus 4. That's the first root. And then R2 is equals to bani? positive 3. So I want to see these roots are what? They are real and they are what? They are distinct. So each general solution that we use gonje tin gonje, y at is what? C1 e to the power r1t angesh plus bani c2 e to the power of r2t. So lana again we already have r1 or r2, we just substitute. So the general solution y at t will be c1 wethu is a constant, e to the power of r1 ubani minus 4t siyayibona ngisho, then c2 e to the power of r2 ubani to 3t. And then from lana, if you are given any initial condition, you solve for C1 or C2. But since I was solve for my initial condition simply means you substitute into the particular equation also 9. So this one is what? It's a general solution. Mosufuna a specific solution, they're gonna give you initial conditions. Let's say our substitute. Assume they told you also y at 0 is equals to 1. Where there is a t, you're gonna put 0. Where there is y, you put 1. Then you complete. And they usually give you two things. No y prime. Chambe y prime at 2. Chambe is 3, for example. So you must differentiate this card. Usole any equation derivative. Then you substitute with this condition. You get the answer. In the mind homogeneous. Not hard, right? Yes. So I think what we will do the last problem because our time is more like over. I'm a non-homogeneous. It's only going to be one question, but at least do the ones. I'm a problem is in the land. New in at least in me something in the qualsela kuyo. Na laba next day was qualsela futhi angenze. So let's take one problem. It's homogeneous and like give me the one that was on the test, for example. On the test. No man started the cases chart. There is nothing different. You're just gonna find the discriminant. You find you've got double roots. And then having those double roots, you do what you do. So there's nothing different. So ngiyacela ke le the one that was on the exam, noma the test. Because lawo my exams sengiwenzile manje so my previous exams. Why? Minus 8 y prime plus 7 17 y is equal to 0. So this one was one of the questions as aphuma lapha. Not guaranteed ukuthi izophuma. Ningathi nje wangenza questions sisazophuma, but make sure you check them. Double roots. No, non-homogeneous ngizoyiqedelela not. It's only an extra 9 marks. Oh nice. Nzoyibuka. You just need to know my trailing equation, practice another question akhona lapha. So now this one is a homogeneous one equal to 0. So it's either kuzophuma non-homogeneous noma homogeneous or both of them. But make sure you know all of them. Let's turn this into a characteristics equation. The other things. Turn this into a characteristics equation. So remember, the second derivative is equivalent to r squared. And then is equivalent to r squared. And then first derivative r. And then y, it implies 1. So lana, if we are going to just substitute there to find our characteristic equation, this is going to be r squared minus 8r plus 17 is equal to 0. So lana ke you find the discriminant angesho. So the discriminant b squared minus 4ac will give you what? B ubani? Negative 8 angesho. Squared minus 4 times a is 1, c is what? 17. So if you do this, this will be 64. What is 4 times 17? Siyacela lapho. 68. And the discriminant yakho there is what? 64 minus 64 minus 68, negative 4. So it's in a case land, non-real angesho. So these are non-real or they are imaginary roots. So see what you do, you solve for r. The roots r will be imaginary. So it means r using the quadratic formula, you substitute, you know a quadratic formula already. That will be negative into bani, minus 8 plus minus the square root of minus 8 squared. Minus 4 times a is 1, c is 17 over 2 times 1. So r there will be positive 8 plus minus the square root of negative 4. Yes, negative 4 over bani over 2. Then uyayihlukanisa since we are having an imaginary number there, you have got square root of negative 4 I exist, so it means there's some imaginary part. So you can just turn this into 8 plus minus the square root of negative 1 times the square root of bani ka 4. Sayibona ngisho. Over bani over 2. There is an 8 plus. When you quadratic formula 8 ungaphezulu ngisho in the same. Yeah. So if you just do just that, this will give you 8 plus minus I times bani times 2. So this is 2i over bani over 2. Maunga simplify again lento lena, this will be 4 plus minus bani I. Sayibona ngisho, these are the roots. So you now say therefore the imaginary root number 1 will be 4 plus I. And then the imaginary root number 2 will be 4 minus I. Then here from imaginary root 2, yes, so what is the lambda here? 4. Remember, a complex number is got 2 parts, real part, imaginary part. Lambda is the real part of any of the complex number. Imaginary part is multiplied by ubani by I. In this case, which number is multiplied by I land? 1. So mu 1. You do the same here. Lambda lana is 4. Mu lana ubani minus 1. Then here you go back to your equation. Substitute. The rest is history.